I didn't see them at the counter of Service BC, so, like on the shelves of things that they could have pre-printed. So I would have had to go in line, and there was a line to ask for the complaint form for BC Housing to do a complaint against my landlord because I don't find the local legal aid person competent, and I haven't posted the proof of that yet, but you'll see. Um, it's pretty common. And the last time I accessed legal aid before is I always had to rewrite the letter of the person. He took a lot of tries rewriting it. I don't know why I'm not the legal aid person associated to a lawyer's office, because I could probably convince him to, do some cultural repair by taking on certain cases and sending a strong message to the government. So now the government will have to get the message that when they allow religious organizations to be laundered money from them into, because they're already kind of set up, or they have volunteers that only care about their own. We suffer, right? Our human rights get violated, and that's not okay. It's not okay. For example, that the landlord I have, after sharing something on a text, he says, I hope things improve soon. But they won't, because he doesn't problem solve. He just prays that the problem goes away. Like, this is who's in charge of this building. And there's a lot of evidence for that. And there's evidence that the owners, Columbus Charities, know. And I'm not the only one suffering. I'm just the only one grown up enough to use his voice that I will never lose again. I told you this for years now. To actually advocate for myself and others. But when you advocate for others, it stresses them out. And then they turn against you. And then, I just posted the definition of lateral violence, and it didn't even last half a day. And then probably next time I open my mailbox, it'll be somebody tore it up and put it in there, both the upstairs and downstairs one. And it's just to elevate awareness to the indigenous and non-indigenous people in there who are near the end of their lives and who never knew that they helped to contribute to make culture toxic for their kids and grandkids. And I'm saying culture. I'm not saying blame it on Trudeau or blame it on this or that. Or no, it's you. It's you who choose not to go through the human maturation process, even though you don't have any role models. I did it. And then you leave this toxicity for others. So shame on you. Sometimes I wish there was a heaven or hell so that you would get your karma as religious people, or those that won't stand up for what's right, but still decide to have kids and grandkids as if you're fit to raise them.